Our crappy Wi-Fi. Sorry about that.
An early appearance from the god-awful disconnection server, so hopefully we won't be revisiting that.
Yeah. Alright, we'll give it a minute. Let's see if people can re-find it.
Relocate.
Okay. Let's try this again. Kofi Cockburn, down low. In amongst the trees, and he lays it in.
Taking it right at the chest of Mr. Sandro. Go ahead, big fella.
Amongst the redwoods down low that Seton Hall starts. Kofi Cockburn, freshman of the year in the Big Ten. He shouldn't have won.
Snuffed Trace Jackson Davis out. Should not have won.
Come on!
Get up and throw it down, big fella. Oh my goodness. Razzle dazzle, Mr. Mamugelis Feely.
Seton Hall off and running here as Coburn's going to bring it up again. Drive on Romaro Gill.
Good defense.
Could not score over the 7'4 Jamaican. Here's Quincy McKnight.
Nice pass. Kale will lay it up and in. What a feed there from McKnight, and it's 6-4 Pirates on a great start to this one.
Well, Reese, in the round of 32, it was all about Miles Powell, but here are the role players stepping up in the early going.
Like to see that this Seton Hall team has a couple ways they can beat you, Griff. It's not just the Miles Powell show, although it can be at times.
Coburn tried to score over Gill again. Couldn't get it down. Here comes Miles Powell. Powell.
Little shake and bake. Gets in the lane. Loses it. Stolen away by Dante Williams.
Here's Dosumu.
Oh.
For two. I don't think he can dunk.
He looks so unathletic on that layup, but he banked it off the glass from straight away. Anyway, here's Miles Powell. He runs the show for this Pirate Ball Club, and he is fun to watch.
Kale. Romaro Gill. Oh, he couldn't finish. He finally has someone his same size on him.
It's gonna be tough for him to adjust to that, no doubt, Griff.
After dominating the teeth of North Texas in the first round.
That was just...
Dosumu from 15. Oh, good. Quincy McKnight got his work cut out for him guarding that man.
No doubt about it, and he is a great defensive player. They'll need him to step up big on that side of the ball.
Here's McKnight dribbling around. Got a screen from Powell. Gets downhill. Dump off.
Ooh.
Got the ball back somehow. Now here's Powell. Powell, he can shoot it. In and out.
Good look there from Powell. He'll be taking those all game.
Trent Frazier here for the Illini.
Frazier.
Mr. Frazier down, driving. Drawing the foul on Gill, and he'll head to the line for two.
Earning that one, Mr. Frazier was. Going to the line.
Romaro Gill stands about 7'4". Don't know why I felt the need to foul there. As Frazier cans the first. Early lead here for Illinois. 8-6 here, just 3 minutes played in this one. And here is Miles Powell. The All-American. Did he win Big East Player of the Year?
He did.
He did. Tremendous player in his career at Seton Hall. Racked up a lot of accolades. Sad to see him leave college basketball. As Miles Kale forcing the issue, and Dosumu clears the rebound.
Tough shot there from Kale. As
Frazier caught a three. No good.
Back the other way comes Kale running it up on Frazier's. Nice look inside to Gill. Would have been a nice finish there from the big fella, but instead it come the way to Illinois.
Frazier. No good. Gill really struggling with the size of Coburn right now. Here's Miles Powell.
Coburn is a great defender down there, Griff.
To Gill. He got that one.
Great job there. Running the floor. Big fella, reward him on that trip. Beautifully done, and it's a tie ball game once again.
Good feed by Miles Powell. 8-8 here, just 4 minutes into this one. Here's Devonta Williams working on Powell. Now gives it up to Coburn. He's put up a lot of shots early. Frazier now. Kicks it. Williams. Now Dosumu with 6 to shoot for the Illini. Gets a screen. Dosumu pulls up. Long two on the way. No good. Tipped up. Nearly tipped in by Coburn. Here's Powell. Forced it, and it'll belong to Illinois.
Tough pass right there from Powell. Trying to force the issue, but it'll cost them, and instead it'll go back to Illinois.
You know, Bo Jackson also played professional baseball.
Shut up, Griff. Everyone knows that.
Kansas City Royals.
Pull that, Coburn.
Kofi pulls up. No good.
Not sure what he was thinking there.
The freshman making some ill-advised shots here. Is Quincy McKnight down the lane?
Oh my,
finish.
gotta be a foul ref hacking him.
Letting him play early. Frazier for three. Rims it no good. Illinois shooting some quick shots and not necessarily good looks.
No doubt about it. Frazier certainly has not been shy in this one, but it hasn't yielded good results most of the time.
Quincy McKnight now tied up at 8, just 5 minutes into this one. Powell off the screen.
There he is.
Boom.
There he is. What Trenton makes the world takes. Miles Powell, his first three of the day. Looking for more. Timeout, Illinois.
And all the Miles Powell heads in the background. They're loving it. They love Miles Powell in Houston.
And I'm sure that the Houston residents just brought those over from home. Just had them on standby waiting for this game, Griff. As we see subs checking in now for
Georgie's
both teams, I believe.
Checking in for the Illini.
Georgie.
And a battle of two very long and complicated last names between two slow, white, middle European guys. We'd love to see that.
A lot of size in that front court right now, Griff.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, some giants. DeMonte Williams, nice little set. And that's 2 on Miles Powell.
Miles Powell trying to prevent the easy 2, but instead he'll draw the foul and that hack from going for the ball. Have to be careful going the rest of the way.
Yep, and Kevin Willard's got to have a decision to make. Looks like he's going to keep Miles Powell in for now. Going to trust the senior as Williams knocks down the first. Williams eyeing the second one, and will greenlight it. 11-10 here in the early going.
Good start to this one.
Fun one indeed.
Here's
Kale. Kale to Gill, working on Coburn. Gill, nice feed. Oh,
tough place for Miles Powell. Had it under the rim.
Here's Quincy McKnight now with 4. Loses the ball, stolen by Trent Frazier. Here come the Illini with numbers. Good transition defense there by the Pirates.
McKnight, the great defender he is, able to get back in front of Frazier.
No. Oh, God.
Oh, good job,
good
Miles.
defense by Miles Powell.
Great done. Huge size
Denying
advantage.
Kofi Coburn.
My goodness, he is dwarfing Mr. Miles Powell.
There's Frazier again. No good. Tapped out of bounds. It'll belong to Seton Hall. What an effort by Miles Powell.
Able to get in the grill there of Kofi Coburn, and he is unable to crowd the rebound, and it'll go back to the Pirates.
Griffin and Feliz in for the Illini. Williams and Frazier to the bench, and Brad Underwood can't be happy with Trent Frazier in his shot selection.
He has been shucking thus far, Griff.
Here's Samuel now. Tyrese Samuel just checked in, tries to score, and he will draw a foul on Georgie. Gorgie.
He wishes. Here is Samuel now to attempt the first free throw, and this one is good.
Tyrese Samuel.
Freshman, 6'10 freshman out of Montreal, Canada. Always nice to see those Canadians getting involved in March Madness, Griff, as the second one is no good.
And pushing it up is DeSumo for the Illini. Io, top of the key, gives it off to Coburn. Coburn looks like he's going to try to go one-on-one again. Driving in on Samuel. Oh! Right on Cowboy!
Look at that by Coburn, clearing the way, throwing it down the hammer. What a throwdown that was.
Right on Tyrese Samuel's face.
And now,
nearly a steal for Feliz.
How about that?
Wow. Off of the dribble. Exploding. Finishing. Up high, down hard. Here's Miles Powell with the right hand. Woo! Good.
Miles Powell hanging, gliding, scoring. That's how you answer a big play from the opposing team.
No doubt about that. Is Coburn going to try to drive it on Samuel yet again?
Why not?
Coburn got hacked this time. That goes on
Ike Obiagu.
First time we've called his name tonight.
Obiagu?
Obiagu.
Another international player in this Pirate Ball Club, the sophomore, the 17 large. This is a large bunch for the Seton Hall Club.
7'2"?
7'2" out of Nigeria.
Kevin Willard just recruiting monsters.
That's 4.
What is this dude sitting on Illinois' bench? Who is that? Look at that. Who's 24?
Oh, God, I don't know. That would be...
As Coburn knocks them both down.
Where is... I do not see a 24.
Maybe he's a red shirt.
It's probably Hamlin.
Stolen away. Griffin gets the steal on Nelson. Illinois racking up the steals here in the early going.
Getting in the passing lanes, Griff.
Griffin forced to pick it up, and now Feliz resets.
It didn't let you do his name either?
Huh?
It didn't let you put
No,
his...
I don't know why. Georgie has a size advantage on Powell. Someone's got to help. Stolen away by Miles Powell.
How about that, my Miles Powell?
All the way to the rim, drawing the foul. Woo!
Doing it on both ends is number 13 tonight. What a job right there, and now he'll go to the line trying to tack on 2 more.
That's not Brad Underwood. That's Brad Underwood in like 30 years, maybe.
There's no way that you could recreate that man's face.
The perfectly cubical head.
In the frog mouth.
Powell has the second one. Knocks it down, and he's got 7 here in the early going. Had a rough round of 64 game against North Texas. Had a monster game last time out, though.
Looks like that first game is behind him, Griff. He has been on fire as of late.
Sumu, ho ho ho, Green Giant, and back and forth we go.
This is what we were hoping for, Griff. Great one so far, Dosumu. First field goal of the day.
2 dynamic guards, and Miles Powell and Io Dosumu going at it. Love to see that. As there's Nelson, gives it off to Powell. Powell with 8. Gives it off to Jared Roden, who'll line up a 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Coburn. Here come the Illini.
Nice outlet pass right there.
Dosumu gets into the lane. Tough shot. Couldn't get it to go, and rebounded by Samuel.
That was good defense there from Roden to wall up.
Roden, now, in between the circles, gets a screen from Samuel, tries to drive, dumps it off to Samuel, and kicks it back out to Nelson. Seton Hall, driving, it's Nelson. In amongst the trees and stolen away by Georgie. And nearly lost it. Whew. Some butterfingers here. As it's Alan Griffin driving and fouled. Obiagu picks up his second.
The Seton Hall Bigs not doing a good job of walling up in this one thus far, Griff, and another foul for them. Illinois, a chance for some more free points.
Illinois, 8 for 8 from the line, now making 9 for 9. They're getting to the line as Miles Powell will get a breather here. Back into the game is Miles Kale.
Miles squared is in as Miles Powell will check out, and now the second free throw is good, so a 10 for 10 start for Illinois. That's where half of their points have come from.
It's keeping a minute so far. 19-16 here, 9 minutes played in this one. Winner to the Elite 8, where they await Kansas or Wisconsin. That should be a good one.
No doubt about it. I'd love to see the winners of those 2 games in the big-time matchup as we see a screen here for Nelson.
Gets a massive screen for Obiagu. Obiagu gets the offensive rebound now, working on Coburn. Puts it up. Couldn't get it to drop.
Good drop step by Obiagu. Just couldn't get it to go over the massive size of Coburn.
Finish that. Here's Griffin now for the Illini. Over to Dosumu. Covered by Kale. Dosumu, 9 to shoot for Illinois. Feliz, top of the key. Feliz drives. Dumps it off. Put it up, big fella. Dosumu now has got to force one. No good. And a foul on Georgie. I don't know how to pronounce his last name like at all.
Yeah, there's no way we're going to...
So, rough possession right there for Georgie as he had an open look underneath the rim, then gets the offensive foul. Nelson now. Seton Hall trailing by 3 here. 10 minutes played. Nice feed. Kale, had a clean look. Decided not to take it. Reynolds. Kick out. Nelson, top of the key. 5 to shoot. Nelson driving with the left hand. Forces one up and denied by Georgie.
Getting it back on the defensive end. Get that garbage out of here. He said no, and now Illinois will get the last shot of the first quarter.
19-16. It has been a fun one thus far as Coburn bringing it up again for the Illini. Last time he did this, he dunked on Tyree Samuel's entire life.
But it appears
Coburn
looks like
gets it from 30. Short.
And we will come to the end of what was an exciting first quarter of play, hoping for more. Illinois with an early 3-point lead over the favorite Pirates.
Woo! Indeed.
And look at this, right on cue. It is the one, the only St. Anthony Bears.
The most electric dance team This side of the Mississippi, the other side of the Mississippi, the entire world.
On any side of any river you can think of, Griff, this is the best you can find in the business. How do these kids do it?
And all while wearing the same outfit every single time. The wardrobe just on point always. Here comes Seton Hall back the other way, trailing by 3 here. 10 minutes played in this Sweet 16 matchup in the South region. Winner on to the Elite Eight as Reynolds gets his first look, and he's fouled. I think Coburn got away with a goaltending, too.
Coming in late for that block, but Dusumu got the foul in there, and now it was Reynolds going to the free throw line.
Shavar Reynolds eyeing the first one, and will knock it down.
Well, the whole bench unit in for the Pirates currently right now, I believe. Certainly a rare sighting for Kevin Willard's ball club.
It is rare. Dusumu and Coburn, on the other hand, have not checked out for Illinois. Seton Hall trying to rest their players for crunch time.
They go deep, Griff. I guess why not? Especially when you got all those trees that you do.
Yeah. Griffin now gets a screen from the big body of Coburn and blocked by Obiagu.
Smothered chicken by EK. Get that garbage out of here.
Shavar Reynolds now back the other way.
Passing up another open look.
Reynolds top of the key, and now Nelson resets for Seton Hall. Over to Obiagu. Look at this, a little point guard on center screen.
Uh-oh.
Obiagu.
Gotta
Reynolds now in the corner. Here's Jared Roden. Kick out. Nelson lines up a lefty 3. In and out, no good. Tyrese Samuel the rebound. Seton Hall resets. Highly competitive action thus far. Nearly stolen.
Look at this.
And
what a
somehow
pass.
Roden came up with it. A long 3 for Nelson. Way off the mark.
What a job to even get a shot up, though. How did he get that pass that off?
As Dusumu now back the other way for Illinois. Dusumu gives it up to Feliz. Gets into the paint. Backs it out to Griffin, and they'll reset. Coburn driving on Obiagu. Good defense by Obiagu. Couldn't secure the rebound, though, and Coburn makes him pay.
Wow.
Timeout, Seton Hall.
Not much you can do about that if you're the Pirates. Just a nice job there by Coburn to stay with the play, get the tough hook shot over the big man.
And Illinois pushes the lead back out to 3 as Chicken Jay Williams and his merry men are out on the floor to throw the T-shirts out of their flower pots.
Certainly at least a tear down.
That guy just did like the marching band leader high step.
Great stuff. Although they will never be the Bears. They certainly
never will
They're
be.
doing their best. As we see the...
Kale is checked back in for the Pirates.
And here is Kipper Nichols in now for Illinois.
And he immediately picks up a foul.
And yes, I intend to say that as one name the entire game, folks.
Kipper Nichols.
It's just... I mean, come on.
An all-time great name in college basketball. No doubt about it. We've had some good names. It's Tyrese Samuel now. Shavar Reynolds on the wing. Samuel top of the key. 9 to shoot for Seton Hall. Here's Kale forcing it. Reynolds passing up another clean look.
Reynolds is a 40... Or as the mid-range jumper, no good. Reynolds a 47% three-point shooter.
Little gun-shy here. Can't be afraid to make some big shots. Into the paint. Oh, my goodness. Griffin had missed a wide-open bunny.
Looking like another Griffin I know on that miss bunny as Reynolds putting it up and in on the nice slick feed, and now Seton Hall cutting it down to 1.
Miles and Seton Hall getting out and running. Quick, easy basket. Here's Illinois now. Griffin just missed that floater a moment ago. That was a big 4-point swing there. Griffin gets into the paint again, though.
Oh, good
And
help
loses the
defense.
ball.
Cookies!
Shavar Reynolds picks his pocket. Here come the Pirates. Reynolds!
Oh,
Nice take right there. Foul on Kipper Nichols.
Reynolds says, not going to take the tray ball. I'll get to the basket instead. Use my athleticism to draw the foul and get to the line.
And now a chance for Seton Hall to retake the lead here. As look who's about to check in, the Twin Towers.
The Twin Towers are in on the scores table, and they are back to strike fear into this Illinois ball club.
As Trent Frazier back in for the Illini.
And it appears still no Miles Powell, perhaps being a bit cautious with those 2 fouls.
That probably plays a factor. I forgot about that. As Reynolds misses the second, we have a tie ball game here. 7.5 minutes to play in the first half. In the Sweet 16 matchup, Feliz in the corner now. Driving and finishing. Tough finish for Feliz.
Great job right before the help could get there. Great job kissing it off the glass.
Here's now Shavar Reynolds for the Pirates. Gives it off to Quincy McKnight, who has checked back in. He's had a rough tournament thus far from the offensively. Mamascalis Ville off to Kale. 6 to shoot for the Pirates. Kale driving. Pulls up from 12. In and out, no good. The rebound by Georgie. Here comes Illinois.
Oh, nice outlet pass again. And now Feliz, a little 15 pull-up jumper, and he got it.
How about Feliz? Back-to-back buckets here to push the lead back out to 4. And here comes Mama running the point.
Mama, there goes that man.
He's got Kipper Nichols on him. He's got a size advantage. Gets down to the paint, puts it up with the left hand, and got it. Tough finish for Mamascalis Ville.
That was nicely done. The nice little push shot. Use your size, big fella, and get it over the big man.
Trent Frazier initiates the offense, gives it off to Desumu near the elbow. Desumu waiting. Waiting still. Now gets a screen. Cut off by Kale. Desumu still trying to force it. Gets down inside, drawing the foul on Gill, his second.
Once again, Gill that's not walling up. His arms came down just a little bit, Griffin. It was enough for the ref to call foul. And as
silver lining, though, for Seton Hall is Miles Powell set to check back in.
Meanwhile, first missed free throw of the game for Illinois.
It's about time. I think they're 10 for 11 now from the line. Oh, those jerseys are so clean.
Illinois?
Yeah.
I agree. Those are
brutal.
Good.
Those are brutal.
I'm a fan of the the one writing on in between the letter or in between the number.
Yeah. Quincy McKnight gets downhill. Kick it. Oh, had an open Miles Powell, but just missed him.
Right idea by Quincy McKnight, but he left his feet and just wasn't able to make a good pass. Tough break.
3-point lead here for Illinois. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Well, we've already seen an 11 seed, a 12 seed, and a 15 make it to the Elite Eight. Why not a 7?
Why not? And
certainly
could happen, Griff. This is a very talented Illinois ball club.
Yes, they are. That's Quincy McKnight now for the Seton Hall Pirates. That's the top of the key. And stolen away by Frazier.
Another steal. Frazier once again getting his hand in the cookie jar.
Frazier blocked by Quincy McKnight. Good job by McKnight of getting back right there. And now here's Kale.
Almost another steal. I'll tell you what, Griff, this Illini club is getting their hands in there.
Gill dribbling, and very predictable outcome right there. Know your role.
Gill telling that referee, no, the sideline is over there.
Alan Griffin back in for the Illini. Here's Ayo Desumu bringing it up for Illinois, leading by 3. The
hometown kid.
Georgie, has he declared for the draft yet?
I don't think he has.
Oh, God. And another foul on Gill. That's 3.
Whoa.
He did not like that call at all.
He is out for blood, and he has his eyes set on a referee, I think, Griff.
He is absolutely beside himself as the statue heads to the line. Georgie eyeing the first one and rims it in.
The only player in college basketball who has a lower vertical than me. Fun fact.
Joey Brunk.
Okay, 2.
Romaro Gill.
Nah. Gill's got some sneaky athleticism.
As Georgie knocks them both down, Illinois now leading by 5. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Here's Miles Powell. He's got 7 here in the first half.
Good start for Miles Powell, but got to do good. Maybe, perhaps needing more looks, Griff.
Quincy McKnight gets a screen. Now backs it back out. And this is what's been working for Seton Hall all tournament long. Romaro Gill with the right hand.
Just nothing you can do about that. Too big. Romaro Gill getting a nice 2 right there.
Right over Frazier. And the lead back down to 3 here. Here's Griffin on the wing. Behind the back. Gives it off to Desumu, who's covered by Miles Powell. We're going to love watching these two go at it tonight. Desumu scoring around Gill. Nice finish.
Finally doing a good job of walling up, but a great finish there by Desumu, scoring amongst the trees.
Amongst the tallest redwood of them all.
The thickets, Griff.
The gyrabs, as Hutch likes to say. As Miles Kale driving behind the back. And they got another mismatch with Gill.
Oh, no. Oh,
and good job right there. Gill came up with it. Look at the hustle by the Jamaican.
Nice job there by Illinois to tip the ball away, but Romaro Gill sniffing that one out and laying it in anyways. Nicely done by the big man.
Using his extendo arms to go get that loose ball. As Desumu now working on Powell. Gives it off to Griffin. 30-27 here. Just under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Griffin at the elbow. Driving over Kale. Couldn't finish. Good defense by Kale.
Miles Powell was open, and they find him anyway in the corner.
Here's Powell. Driving. Spinning. Woo. Now Gill again. He's hot. Give it to him.
Feed
Go to work.
Go to work indeed, big fella. Scoring at will, Mr. Romaro Gill.
Oh, I like that. This little rhyme.
Thank you.
The Sumu. Here's Kipper Nichols now. Gets a screen. Gets Gill switched onto him. Nichols gives it off to Georgie.
Now here's Kipper Nichols.
Frazier resets. Only 4 seconds to shoot for the Illini. Gotta hurry. Frazier.
Not
Nothing going.
And
Nearly stolen. Half-court heave. Oh, nearly got it to fall.
Nice job by McKnight to get his hands in there, but almost a miraculous shot anyways by Frazier.
Trent Frazier, rough start for him. You see 0 for 6 from the field.
Jeez. Oh,
And,
my God.
they're looking for him again.
Why do they
Gotta work.
Why do they keep switching, and why won't they do anything about it, Griff? Romaro Gill, 8 straight buckets, or 8 straight points rather now for the Pirates.
Timeout, Illinois. Brad Underwood trying to find a shrink ray during this timeout.
I think those referees awoke a monster, Griff.
And the not St. Anthony Bears are out, so we will skip through this timeout. And Brad Underwood very wisely countering with his own twin towers, Georgie and Coburn, in for the Illini. All the big bodies on the floor now. Williams lines up a 3. No good. Another rebound for Gill.
He's been dominating during these last couple minutes, Griff.
1 point lead for the Pirates.
Nice pass.
Dump off. Mama. Tough defense by Coburn. He has been a menace around the rim.
A low down on. Here he is running the floor and throwing it down. Get up, big fella. And another dunk there for Illinois as they regain the lead.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year making a pay. Bringing the pain.
And now here
Powell on the wing. Trying to drive. Powell gets in the paint. Floats one up. No good. And more good defense by Coburn. He has his prints all over this game. DeMonta Williams now. Illinois leading by 1. Gets into the paint. Puts one up and couldn't get to Gross. Somehow got his own rebound.
Got it over Mamuscalis Feely.
Georgie kicks it out to Frazier. 5 to shoot for Illinois. Got a mismatch. Good feed. Woo! A little scoop shot.
Georgie, taking a page out of Seton Hall's book, recognizing the mismatch.
Minute and a half to play in the first half. Illinois has reclaimed a 3-point lead. Here's Quincy McKnight. Gets a screen. Driving. Coburn there to meet him.
Gotta go to Miles Powell now that the 2 bigs are in for Illinois.
6 to shoot here for the Pirates. Powell. Working. Powell gets in the paint. Pulls up from 15. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Griffin. Here comes Illinois. 60 seconds to play in the first half. Kick out. On a 3. And Frazier missing again.
Nightmare start for him, and that was that one actually was a good look.
Cleanest look he's had all night. As McKnight. Some fancy dribbling. Nothing doing those. Nelson now. Over to Miles Powell. Powell. Driving. Gets in the paint and draws the foul. Griffin second.
So many ways he can score the basketball, Griffin. That time able to get downhill and get back to the free throw line.
Just 5 shots put up for him so far as he knocks down the first one. The All-American, Miles Powell. 8 points here in the first half. Needs a big second half to move Seton Hall on to the next round. As here's Powell eyeing the second one. And we'll knock it down. 34-33 here. 40 seconds to play here in the first half. Coburn bringing it up again.
Why not, Griff? He's done just about everything thus far in this one.
Driving on Sandro Mamuscalis-Vile. Puts it up with the right hand and got it! The freshman.
Lowering the shoulder, Mr. Coburn. Get out of my way. Kissing it off the glass, and he is having his way.
And Mamuscalis-Vile wants to return the favor, it looks like. Coburn cuts him off. Left hand blocked by Coburn.
What a block by Coburn. How did he get to that one? Swatting it out of the air.
Man, oh man. 6 seconds separating shot and game clock here. Mamuscalis-Vile triggering the inbound. Looking. Gets it into Nelson in the corner. Now floats one over to Samuel. Top of the key. Powell 3. Oh, in and out. No good. That would have tied it. Back the other way come the Illini now with 8 seconds to play in the first half. The lob! Coburn, what a finish!
Razzle dazzle Kofi Coburn. He's got another hammer, and he's got a 5-point lead for his team. Power 3. Oh,
In and out, no
wow.
good. That went halfway down. And Illinois taking a 5-point lead into the break. How about Kofi Coburn?
Riding a little momentum into the half, Griff. Mr. Coburn, he is a star, is shining here tonight, Griff, showing you why he is certainly a top prospect in this upcoming draft.
It even got Kenny to smile.
Kenny in his ventriloquist suit, looking dapper.
Take a look at some stats here.
Oh my.
Pretty even on both. Anyway, shake it except for the steals. That's been the difference.
10 and 5, double already for Coburn. He is
Eating.
a handful down there.
The big fella, the freshman, unafraid of the moment. Oh my god, is this actually freezing? Okay, good. Pirates and Illini. We begin the second half here. 5-point game. Trip to the Elite Eight on the line.
Who's wants it more, Griff? Who's going home? Find out soon. Pirates Illini coming to you with the second half.
And Chicken J. Williams. No, not his merry men are not out here, but he is on his bike. And there's Kofi Coburn. He's smiling. He's having a good time.
Enjoying his performance thus far, no doubt. As we once again take a look at the stats for him. Impressive stuff.
Double on the freshman. And now Illinois starting the second half here. And a little bit of Miniman! Here's Miles Powell. Powell driving, floats it up with the right hand. Couldn't get it to go. DeMonte Williams the rebound.
Good defense there by Illinois, staying straight up.
Williams driving, puts one up. No good. Another rebound for Coburn. Kick out Williams 3. Knocks it down.
3 ball. Good there by Illinois off a slick feed there from Coburn, his first dime of the day, and a largest lead of the day for Illinois.
Coburn continuing to terrorize the Seton Hall team as Miles Cale gets into the paint. Loses the ball. And it will belong to Illinois. Another turnover for Seton Hall.
They've been careless with the ball in this one, Griff. They just got to do something about those turnovers. Illinois playing the passing lanes and getting their hands in the cookie jar.
Here's DeMonte Williams now, covered by Powell. Kick out to Coburn. Coburn driving, left hand, no good. Got his own miss. Couldn't finish. Kipper Nichols somehow comes away with it.
Wow, got to corral that if you're Seton Hall, but Kipper Nichols there for the offensive board.
Williams another 3. No good. This one rebounded by McKnight, and here comes Cale pushing it for the Pirates. Tough shot. No good.
Not a good shot there from Cale. Pull that back out, young fella.
Here's Frazier now. Illinois leading by 8 here in the early goings of the second half. DeVonta Williams setting up the offense. Coburn. He has been a menace.
Ooh.
Spinning into the lane. Puts one up. Got it.
Actually, good defense there from McKnight, but Coburn too big, too strong, and he just scores right over the top.
16 for the freshman to go along with 11 or 12 rebounds rather. As McKnight gets into the paint and lays it in. Quincy McKnight needs to get going. And that maybe will kickstart him.
Certainly, nice job to recognize the little slip. Red Sea parting and getting to the rim for the easy 2.
43-35 Illinois here. 2 minutes played in the second half. DeMonte Williams, kick out, Dosunmu, now Frazier. 8 seconds to shoot. Stolen away by McKnight. It'll stay here, though.
It's happened a couple times to McKnight getting his hands in there, but just not able to corral the ball and off some tough luck.
Ooh, shot clock resetting for some reason. Tough break for Seton Hall.
Oh, my God.
It's Coburn in the corner now. Hands it off to Dosunmu, and Dosunmu will reset.
Kevin Willard is livid, I'm sure.
No doubt about it. I thought Romaro Gill taught these refs a lesson. It's Kipper Nichols now.
He'll have a word with him, Griff, don't you worry.
Nichols with 4, trying to drive on Mama. Kicks out DeMonte Williams. Logo 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Mama Scalesville. Here comes McKnight pushing the action. And he draws a foul on Kipper Nichols.
Good foul. Powell was wide open on the wing for a tray ball.
I think they recognize that as Mama triggering the inbound. Gets it to Powell. Miles Powell into the paint. Blocked by Coburn.
Amongst the trees. Get that garbage out of here. Coburn is having his way on both ends.
2 for 9 for Miles Powell thus far.
Yeesh.
Need him to get going as Williams, top of the key. Gives it off to Coburn, working on Gill. Bully ball! Couldn't get it to drop, though, over the 7-3 Jamaican.
That as good as you can do right there from Gill. Nicely done.
Gill, slipping in the rim. Oh! Went for the poster
Screw
dunk.
you. Damn
By Coburn.
Damn you, Kofi. That rim would have been absolutely demoralized.
But a good foul as Gill, just a 45% free throw shooter, clanks that first. 8-point lead for Illinois here. Gill eyes the second one and missing them both pretty unsurprisingly. Back the other way comes DeMonta Williams for Illinois. Trying to drive past Miles Powell. Nice feed. Blocked by Gill.
Pinned at the rim. Gill swatting that one away. Kipper Nichols, nothing doing.
Hill a three.
Bang!
It's good. Woo!
How
What
about
a sequence for the Pirates right there.
the momentum swing that they were looking for, Griff? The block, the tray ball. They're down 5 now.
43-38 here. Illinois trying to re-extend the lead here. They give it to Coburn. Working on Gill. Backing it out. Frazier now over to DeSumo in the corner. Step back three. In and out, no good. Another rebound for Romaro. Gill.
He's starting to feel it a little bit, Griff.
Here's Miles Powell now. Powell, you need to give him a screen or something.
Oh, my.
Now he'll reset instead with Kale. Kale. Nice feed.
Oh,
Miles Powell in amongst the trees, though. Nothing going. Kale now. 5 to shoot. Gives it off to McKnight. McKnight driving. Pulls it up from 15. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Coburn.
nearly snuffed out by Gill, but the big
DeMonta Williams here for Illinois. Illinois clinging to a 5-point lead here early in the second half. Gives it off to Coburn on the wing. Coburn and Gill have been going at it all day.
Been fun to watch. 2 bigs battling it out. Old-fashioned ways.
DeSumo pulls up long two. No good. Another rebound for Coburn. Another rebound for Coburn. He will not be denied.
Simply wanting to pad his stats right there, Griff. Getting his own miss. Laying it back up and in. Timeout, Seton Hall.
Jay Williams and his merry men back out on the floor here as the crowd is swirling in anticipation of the St. Anthony Bears' return.
Anxious, certainly, for an encore, Griff. Been chanting about it since they left the floor.
Mama checks out. Tyrese Samuel back in for the Pirates. Here's Gill now, top of the key. Pull. Kale.
No.
Setting something up.
Just
Nice feed into Miles Powell. Lays it up. Oh my goodness. Couldn't get to drop. Miles Powell missing the bunny. Trent Frazier now back the other way for Illinois. Leading by 7. Frazier gives it off to Coburn. Uh-oh, he's got a mismatch with Kale on him.
good help there by Powell. And here's Williams for 3. No good, and it's a rebound by McKnight.
Coburn was blocked out by about 4 Seton Hall players right there. Quincy McKnight. Showtime!
McKnight recognizing the opening of the defense again, and it's another quick timeout for the Illini. Back to a 5-point game.
Woo! Back and forth we go in this one. What a game this has been. This game is intense, so the St. Anthony Bears should be on soon, as their fan account lovingly points out.
We couldn't agree more, and as I'm sure all the other viewers agree as well.
This crowd is in a frenzy. The anticipation building as DeSumo now for Illinois. Drives down, gets to the block, lays it up, and one! Tough finish through Miles Kale.
Ayo, DeSumo, he's been quiet thus far, but showing you why he's the man of this Illinois ball club. Nice finish right there.
Lead back out to 7 for Illinois. Now, misses the free throw off the back iron.
Rare miss, a great free throw shooter in DeSumo.
Running the floor, Samuel, nice feed. Samuel for 2. Good job by Seton Hall pushing the action off the missed free throw.
Certainly, Griff, gonna need all the points you can get, and a nice job right there.
Here's DeSumo now, pulls it back out, top of the key. Coburn now, driving on Gill. He draws a double team. And a jump ball, good help right there by Miles Kale. And a little extracurriculars. Kofi Coburn not liking the physicality.
And a quite literally a tall task here for Kale as they'll jump it up. And it is, oh my goodness, snuffed out by Kale, wow!
Kale somehow got a Zion vertical to win the tip, or maybe Kofi's extremely tired. McKnight driving. couldn't finish. Good defense by Coburn.
That's a man's board right there, Griff. Give me that.
3 ball from Nichols. No good. Georgie tipping it in.
The most athletic play of his Illinois career. Georgie flying to the rim for the offensive putback.
7-point lead for the Illini. Here's Quincy McKnight. McKnight gives it to Miles Powell. Powell got to get going.
Just hasn't been able to get free, Griff. Seton Hall got to do a better job of setting screens.
Everything Miles Powell has taken has been contested. 5 to shoot here for the Pirates. Kale, pull up over Coburn, knocks it down. Miles Kale has stepped up in a big way in this game.
Certainly, Griff. Nice job right there. Able to get it before the outstretched arm of Kofi.
49-44 here. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. 13 minutes left in this one. DeSumo gives it off to Nichols on the wing.
There's a mismatch down low.
Missed Georgie down there. Frazier top of the key. He's looking for DeSumo. DeSumo lines up a 3 ball. In and out, no good. What a rebound by Miles Powell.
Great box out there from the senior.
Here's Quincy McKnight. Holds up, and now we'll back it out.
Some tough goes for the
McKnight driving. I was about to say, don't put that up. Kale.
Dangerous territory.
He's got 9. Kale. Step back 3. No good.
Not a good shot by Kale, but just swarming defense from Illinois.
Kipper Nichols, nice pass. Corner for Frazier. No good. A miserable shooting day continues for Trent Frazier.
He's got to knock that one down, Griff.
Here's Miles Powell. He hasn't been much better. Missing another layup. Good defense by Coburn. Here's DeSumo. Oh, missing Georgie. Now they hit him for 2.
Excellent job there by Georgie, running the floor, sticking to his spot right there on the low block, and he finds himself a couple.
And the lead pushed back to 7, and Kevin Willard taking yet another timeout, needing to find some way to get his senior going. 12 minutes to play in this one. Jay Williams and his merry men, and their flower pots full of T-shirts. Actually, you know what? We're going to call this... All right, fans, it's time for the Texas Roadhouse Peanut Toss! That's what this is.
Just to make it better than it is.
Yep. As Samuel triggers the inbounds, here's Sandro Mamascalis-File. The big fella, the Georgian. Working on Coburn now. They're going to go iso ball with him. Forced to pick it up, though. Ran into a brick wall. Shavar Reynolds gives off to Powell. Now Roden in the corner. Samuel with 4. Samuel's got to hurry. Puts up a running hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Georgie.
Able to snuff out that rebound from Mamascalis-File once again.
Here's Trent Frazier now. Frazier 0 of 9 for the field in this one, but it has not hurt his team just yet. Gives it off to Coburn, who drives immediately. And got it!
How did he get that one to go, Griff? Looked like he got hacked as well.
20 points for the freshman. Still 11 minutes to play in this one. Here's Shavar Reynolds now. Seton Hall looking for an answer. Reynolds, Powell, 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Another rebound for Coburn.
Doing everything for this Illinois ball club. A nice pass for Feliz, and he lays it in.
Illinois has our largest lead of the game now at 11. And Seton Hall on the ropes all of a sudden. We have seen this several times before. One team just gets cold, the other team gets some easy buckets on the other end, and it turns into a blowout. As Mamascalis-File spinning. What a spin, and drawing the foul on Coburn, his second.
That was a great move there by the big fella. He's been quiet in this one, but a nice take right there.
Sandro eyeing the first one, and he will can it. 49 seconds to play here in the third quarter, and Seton Hall trailing by 10 in the Sweet 16 matchup. Mamascalis-File eyes the second one, and rims it no good, rebounded by Coburn. Back the other way comes Alan Griffin for the Illini. Dumps it off. Coburn, showtime! Nearly tore the rim off the basket.
An absolute rack attack. Coburn having his way.
Lead is up to 12 for Illinois as Mamascalis-File.
That's just not going to get it done, guys.
Mamascalis-File will give it up to Powell instead. Over to Reynolds. Now Samuel. 7 to shoot for the Pirates. Roden in the corner. Samuel. Now Reynolds. Lines up a long 2. Back rim no good. Coburn the rebound. Illinois can hold for the last. Griffin out on the wing. Trying to extend this game high lead. 5 seconds to shoot. Coburn, they wanted to give it to him. Coburn with the left hand. Couldn't get it to drop it. He'll head to the line for 2. Just the first foul on Mamascalis File.
We have just... oh my
22
God.
rebounds in just 30 minutes of action as Coburn knocks down
He's
the
gotten literally every rebound on defense.
He has been tearing this game apart. As here comes Miles Powell. You got to hurry. Forces one from half court. In and out, no good. And we will head to the fourth quarter. Illinois trying to advance to their first Elite Eight since 2005. They lead Miles Powell and Seton Hall by 14. Don't go away. This is March. Come on, don't be stupid.
I'm ready to riot with these Seton Hall fans.
Okay, yes, this was sick.
That was insane, actually. A rare good assist shown by our friends at State Farm.
24 and 22 for Kofi Coburn.
In 3 quarters.
In 3 quarters. A Shaq-like performance thus far against 2 7-footers on Seton Hall.
A Bill Russell performance.
As Desumu into Georgie.
Another mismatch.
Georgie clearing space and finishing with the left hand. And Seton Hall in trouble, Reese.
No doubt about it. They have not gotten a good... didn't get a good look what seemed like all quarter last time.
Miles
Gotta
Powell
find a
in the
way to
paint.
do that.
Powell blocked.
And
It went over the backboard, but they didn't call it out of bounds.
Is that actually out of bounds?
I don't know. Coburn again! And Illinois just getting out and running. Quick buckets. And Seton Hall has no answer. What in the world was that? Seton Hall is just falling apart. The lead out to Desumu, and he will lay it in. What in the world?
This is so dumb.
And all of it, in the blink of an eye, it seems like this has turned into another 20-point game.
What are the odds? Seton Hall just absolutely inept on offense and now as well on the defensive end. Can't even get back.
Rodin now. Mamascalis File. Waiting. Oh, he had Miles Powell wide open. Missed him.
He gets blocked every time down there anyway.
Here's Samuel now. Powell lines up a 3. And hits it!
Finally, Miles Powell getting one to go. Has been quite a while since his last bucket, and sigh of relief from the Pirates, truly.
Maybe that will get them going. As DeMonta Williams gets into the paint and got it to go.
He's never done that in his Illinois career, but a nice take there by Williams, scoring amongst the trees.
Lead back out to 19. Illinois just turning it on here as a foul called on Williams. Rodin drawing it. Subs coming in here for both teams. Kipper Nichols back in, as is Trent Frazier for the Illini. Romaro Gill back in for Seton Hall, one of the lone bright spots thus far. Quincy McKnight in the corner. McKnight, looks like they might try to go ISO. Stolen away by Frazier, too much dribbling.
Frazier, I think, with 4 steals now in this one.
Kipper Nichols spinning, nearly lost it, back to Desumu. And now Frazier resets. 8 minutes to play in this one. Frazier slides it over to Williams. Williams out to the wing. Now Desumu. Now Kipper Nichols. Nearly stolen by Powell. Williams puts one up. No good. Rebounded by Romaro Gill. Here come the Pirates. Need to get some quick buckets here. McKnight. Corner 3 for Powell. Off the rim. No good. Had a clean look right there. Here's Frazier in the corner. Leading by 19 points. At the halfway point of the third quarter to now, Illinois has just run away with this one. As Coburn, the big reason why. 2020 game. Couldn't finish over Gill, though. The 7-3 Jamaican.
Good defense there on back-to-back trips for him now. As
McKnight forces one, no good.
And he misses it.
Here's Illinois now. Desumu, Frazier, guarded by Gill. Trying to drive it for some reason and got it to go around Gill.
The 5'2" Frazier able to get it over the 7'10" Romaro Gill.
21-point lead for Illinois. Mamascalis File forced to pick it up. And a bailout foul by Trent Frazier right there. That's what Illinois can't do. They can't give Seton Hall free points by sending them to the line. Get them in the bonus. Here we go with McKnight in the corner. Gets a screen. McKnight driving. Crossing. He's dribbling it too much again. Nearly lost it. Roden an open look. And, oh my goodness, halfway down and out.
That's just cruel.
That is cruel to all the Seton Hall fans watching as Williams now slides it back out, gets a screen, crossing back over, recognizing the mismatch. Need to help. Need some help. Oh my goodness.
Because he's
for some reason doesn't give it to Coburn.
He said, "You've scored too much in this one, big fella."
And good defense by Mama. Back the other way come the Pirates, 6 minutes to play. They need to hit 7 threes here to get back into it.
No problem.
Or how about 10 Romaro Gill dunks? Or hook shots, Romaro Gill.
Settling for the baby hook that time. Romaro Gill has done a good job in the low block in this one.
They really, really need to just start stringing together some stops. Running out of time. Frazier passed up an open 15-footer. DeMonta Williams. Top of the key. Driving, crossing. Trying to get nothing going there.
The Julian Newman moves doing nothing for him.
Kipper Nichols. Puts one up. Blocked by Mama. And a shot clock violation. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for Seton Hall.
Finally a few.
Hopefully that will give him some confidence as Miles Cale checks back in for Roden. 69-50 here. 5.5 to play in the Sweet 16 matchup. As it's Cale on the wing. Cale looking for a drive. Cut off. Now gives it over to Miles Powell. Powell 11 to shoot. Gets a screen. Crossing. Working on Williams. Driving into the paint. Puts it up from 10. No good. Gill another rebound and score.
Good job there by Romaro Gill. Help coming over on Miles Powell, and Gill able to clean it up on the miss.
And timeout taken by Brad Underwood. 69-52 Illinois.
Come on, give us, just please, at least give us some Bears.
Illinois trying to put this one away.
Screw you, Jay Williams.
And his merry men.
Freaking bum.
Yeah.
You're probably.
This is definitely the winner tonight.
I mean,
of the Jordan and Zaxby's player of the game. We will not name the Zaxby's player of the game until after, but Kofi Coburn has to be the front runner at the moment.
I'm going to take something insane for someone to beat him out for that honor.
Yep. It's Coburn off the screen, driving on Gill.
Oh, sure.
Bully ball to the rim.
Pretend like the 7'4", 250-pound guy's not in front of you.
Miles Powell back the other way here for the Pirates. Down by 19 points. The fat lady warming up her pipes in this one as it's Miles Cale. Gets a screen from Gill. Cale pulls up. Another offensive rebound putback for Romaro Gill, and he wants to go out strong.
The lone bright spot in this one for the Pirates. Romaro Gill having himself a day once again, and he's got 16 points now.
Coburn down the lane. Blocked by Gill, but a foul. Woo! Tough break right there for Gill.
Big on big crime, and could have gotten away with a clean block, but Coburn will go back to the line trying to tack on to this dominant performance. His first free throw, no good.
No good. Georgie back in. 4 big bodies in this game as Coburn splits the free throws. 18-point lead for the Illini. Here comes Miles Powell. Time running low for the Pirates in this Sweet 16 game. Gives it off to Cale. Cale gets a screen. Somehow got that to Gill, and he couldn't finish. I don't know how Miles Cale found him there.
Just
That's a crime that Gill didn't finish.
On that pass, I think, Griffin.
As Coburn drawing another foul.
Yep.
Looking to give himself a 30-point game.
He's not even tired.
Knocks down the first, and that is 30 for Kofi Coburn. Unbelievable performance. Splits the free throws, though. Here's Cale for the Pirates. Well, I think we can go ahead and start looking forward to our next matchup, which is Kansas and Wisconsin. Oh my God.
Was really feeling it.
Battle of some good bigs in that game. Azubuike for Kansas, of course, taking on the combo of Micah Potter, who has had an excellent tournament thus far.
Georgia, the offensive rebound, back out Williams with 3, and why not? Illinois knocking down another shot right there, and it is just, I mean, what do you expect?
Just a runaway. We've just had bad luck in getting good games these last couple of times.
It's a shitty game.
Miles Powell missing a layup. Oh boy, just 12 points for Powell.
I didn't think you could do that.
Well, you go one for 11. That's what that is.
That doesn't happen.
Here's Coburn. Drawing another foul, and that's 5 on Gill. And that would just be the cherry on top if Romaro Gill were to foul out as Kofi missing the first. And splits the free throws again.
Oh, cool. Now he's tired when it doesn't matter.
77-54. And Kevin Willard trying to draw up his magical 24-point play in this timeout to get Seton Hall back into it. And the St. Anthony Bears, I think, have gone into hibernation as this game is pretty much over.
I think they're in just as much of dismay over the loss of another great team in this tournament.
Quincy McKnight in the corner. Seton Hall just need to start chucking some threes. Or feed Romaro Gill every time. McKnight. Cut off. Kale a 3. No good. And ball tipped out. Williams comes up with it. What happened to Seton Hall here in the last 10 minutes or so? It's a close game, back and forth. Another foul, and Gill is done. Romaro Gill, he's obviously going to be upset, but he needs to have his head held high about his performance. Did everything he could to keep Seton Hall in this one, and the big fella will head to the bench, however. As back to the line is Coburn knocking down the first. What a performance from him. Powell back the other way for the Pirates. Now McKnight. 25-point game. Illinois' largest lead of the day. Block again by Coburn.
I mean, we have covered all 3 Seton Hall games. I think Quincy McKnight had 4 points in 3 games.
Another foul. Good Lord. The subs are in.
I mean,
and likely for the last time ever, Miles Powell checks out as a Seton Hall Pirate. Reese is very sad.
I hate this.
This is just like, I mean, like, my God.
Fuck you, 2K. Like, you can't say that in the air, and no one's listening anyway.
No, just
make it close. I mean,
Nelson.
Hey, just quit.
Okay. We're simming to the end. This one is way over. And Seton Hall has come back and won! Kofi Coburn, obviously our... Oh my God!
I bet that's never happened in a tournament game.
33-29! Holy crap!
Keep in mind, Seton Hall had 4 7-footers. We're gonna have to hang on a second.
Holy cow!
We'll check it later.
What do you want to look up?
I was gonna look at this motherfucker's strength because I think it's at 99.
What in the world? Holy cow! Hang on.
What are you going to?
Oh, strength.
81.
81. I mean,
I thought
it's higher than average, but
surely be in the 90s.
Holy crap! Kofi Coburn might be the player of the tournament. Zaxby's player of the game plus 30. Well, Illinois on to the Elite Eight. They await the winner of Kansas and Wisconsin. Thanks for tuning into this one. We will see you for Kansas and Wisconsin tomorrow for our final Sweet 16 game. Then we will move on to the Elite Eight. So stick around.